Where do you find a woman? In the sea of obesity and overweight people in the U.S. Well, my suggestion is go fish in a different pond. I looked something up today that may be of interest to you. I looked up, is obesity the leading cause of death in the United States? Because I realize we have a lot of people here who are well fed. Hey, and I'm not bashing you. I understand. It becomes an addiction. I was overweight once myself, many years ago, and I hated it. I didn't like what I seen in the mirror, and I struggled with that. So I understand. I'm not condemning anyone for that. But you need to do something about it for you, not for me or for anybody else, but for you. So this is what I found when I looked up, is obesity the leading cause of death in the United States? It said this: obesity is a chronic health condition that causes the risk for heart disease. And now there's a push and a movement out there to say that it's okay to be overweight. It's okay to be obese. Love yourself. You're beautiful. Well, you should love yourself regardless if you're overweight, obese, skinny, whatever. I agree with that 100%. But it's definitely not healthy. And there's even a push out there to say it is healthy. But right here on the top of Google, it says the leading cause of death in the United States, and is linked, talking about obesity, and is linked to many other health problems, including type 2 diabetes and cancer. And as you guys know, we had this health crisis in the last 2 or 3 years, and 80% of the people that passed away from that thing were obese or severely overweight, which is kind of the same thing, I think. I'm not sure. Got to split some hairs here. And in my area, if you want to find a woman who's in shape, it's just highly impossible. If they're over 18 or 20, they're already gaining weight and letting themselves go. I did meet a woman the other night, and she was obviously obese. But I tell you what, she dressed nice, she took care of herself. And that is rare too, at least where I live here. Because most of the people who are obese, if not all of them obese, don't care for themselves. They don't fix their hair, they don't wear nice clothes. They just put on an old t-shirt and a pair of sweats and they go out. And that's good enough. Well, it's not good enough if you're a man looking for a good-looking woman. And if she's that way now, can you imagine what she's going to be like if you decide to marry her and have kids? And the problems you're going to have with her because of her overweight situation. Eventually the knees give out. It's rife for diabetes, heart attack, different things like that. So do you really want that in your life? Probably not. You might want to go out of the country to look for a woman who respects herself and takes care of herself well. Think about that today.